Hey tubes, what's up? How you doing today? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. Curious on what I am doing on a beautiful day outside today. Basically, I am decorating the front yard, basically. And what I'm doing is I'm only putting up lights this year because, of course, the house is under construction down stove, basically. And I don't want to put up my blow-ups this year, and I don't want any of my stuff to get broken, basically. Trying to see, I have some net lights over here on the bushes, and I will show you that as well. All the way around the whole entire house, I have lights up. But hey, I normally put a amazing display up, but again, going light this year, basically. But again, yes, it's just a nice day. It's a little chilly, but hey, that kind of stuff happens all the time when you got fall and some crazy weather, basically. But let's go and just basically show you everything I've been kind of working on and doing with my mom and stuff. But basically, net lights are awesome. Sorry about the neighbor mowing. There is something very easy I am doing today. Is just basically have lights up this year. I don't have any of my blow-ups up, but let me just explain about these LED net lights, should I say. Basically, everybody says, oh, LED lights last a lot longer, basically. Well, if you kind of figure out they don't last that long. Of course, I have a dead LED light on this net light here. Basically, it looks like it's incandescent, but they're not. Okay, all the way around my bush, they're all LEDs. And of course, over here on my post are LEDs, except for the door have the incandescent bulbs. Basically, here's something a little different. Basically, I added some net lights to my windows over here, where you can get some awesome lights going on. And of course, more LED net lights over here, and LED string lights over there, and of course, more net lights over here on my tree. And these net lights really kind of suck, because when one bulb goes dead, half of this whole string will go out on you, like necklace. Basically, what's over here, we got LED net lights on the rhododendron, okay, and some of my old-fashioned incandescent reindeer with mini lights on it, and also LED lights on the bush over there. Now let me just explain about these LED lights. Oh, everybody says these will last a lot longer, but the actual don't. Basically, if one of these bulbs go out, half of this whole entire line will basically be dead. Basically, what a waste of money on Christmas decorations and lights, basically. And of course, LEDs there, and of course you can tell these are the old-fashioned ones because the glass bulbs. My reindeer. And of course, over here, none of these Walmart special LED net lights, basically. And of course, we walk over here, a LED wraparound light on the post. Now, normally I have all sorts of interesting display out here, but I'm just going simple today. Thank you to everybody for the mows, noise in the background. Of course, my neighbors have to go mow the leaves. I don't much mind them, basically. But let's talk about these LED lights. Of course, these are LED lights around my post, basically, wrapped around. And of course, if you look over here by my mailbox, these also have LEDs on them as well. And they look fantastic, basically. Just awesome. And of course, on my main tree, I have a couple of these cheap LED lights from Walmart, basically. And again, these net lights are not very good, but they're good enough for what you can use them for lighting up your trees. And of course, when we walk down this way, the same thing. Of course, I switched everything out from Halloween to basically Christmas, basically. And yes, everything is powered off of one timer this year instead of multiple timers, basically. Now again, it all depends on how you lay out your display and lights on your trees. Okay. And if we walk all the way down here to this bush area, should I say, my timer is right behind the bush tree over here, basically. Alright. There's my timer. This is basically what controls everything. And it looks pretty nice. Yeah, some bush tubes. Basically, here is what it looks like during the night as well, basically. And look how pretty the rhododendron bush looks with its net lights on it. Of course, here is the awesome reindeer is family as well. And of course, here is another net light basically on the bush as well. And over there is the lights around the post, basically. And we kind of turn this way a little bit. And of course, here is what the front of my house looks like here, with the purple lights around the post, and also around the door, and awesome lights around the bushes. Basically, and also over here by the awesome windows, basically. And yes, the LEDs look nice too. Don't get me wrong, they look pretty nice. Freaking amazing. There's the tree over here. Basically, it has the net lights all the way around it, basically. And it looks pretty good. For Christmas lights, basically. And we look over this way, basically here is the exact same thing, basically with net lights all the way around the trunk of my maple tree, basically. Looks fantastic. And yes, these are the cheaper LEDs you can get from Walmart. But again, you just have to figure out how to fix them with some of them go dead on you. And of course, here's my big maple tree over here with, again, the trunk, basically, with the LED net lights on them as well. Basically, and it looks fantastic. I really like decorating. I kind of miss all my blow-ups, but that's okay. Just gotta figure it out. And of course, the mailbox is decorated, and so is the lights over there, basically. Okay, these are basically LED lights wrapped around the post, basically to give it some festiveness, should I say. And of course, the LED lights around my mailbox. And they look fantastic, should I say. And half of everything I do have is LEDs and incandescents as well. That's all you can find is these newer style LED lights, basically. And they're pretty good. I'm not saying they're that terrible, but again, when the bulbs do break, it's like a nightmare to figure out which bulb has died on the LED net lights. And obviously most of these basically be thrown away because you can't figure out how to basically fix them. But I have changed most of the bulbs in some of these, and I know which ones are bad. And of course, over here is basically my front of my house with the LED and incandescent lights as well. And also over here is basically the reindeers are again incandescents and LEDs. Curious. These are LED lights. These are incandescent lights on reindeers. You can kind of see the difference. And over there is LEDs, and over here by my maple trees LEDs. Hey Chris, where's the rest of your display? Like, where is the candy canes? Where is the blow-ups? Where is Santa Claus you normally put out? But basically, this year I'm just doing lights. Basically, you can kind of see what's going on. Back over there's a net light over there on that tree. But the reason why I'm not putting everything out is because we're having destruction. Basically, the office is basically getting fixed again because of an issue with water and damage by the dishwasher and everything else. But basically, I enjoy decorating my front yard, but you also gotta understand it is almost the holidays. Thanksgiving is coming up, and yes, and the weather is changing and it's getting kind of cold outside, and yes, it does get dark very early, basically. And I do think it looks festive with the lights and stuff, basically. But alright, if you guys and girls are also joining this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. Catch you later. Going in to warm up.